Where should I look? Straight at the camera? Okay.
Yeah,
Sometimes you do the interview where you're like staring off like this way and like look at the camera. It's one of those look at the camera ones. My name is John Baldwin. I am 28 years old from Redlands, California, and I've been skating for 4 years. Well, one of my favorite things about learning to skate was all the people that were in my life, friends, family, they would see me skating and they'd think that was so cool. And eventually I'd talk them into it. We'd get them a pair of skates and we'd go skating together. And I just realized skating together with people was just such a fun thing, you know. And I would sometimes go alone, and you know they're slow because they're learning, you know, so I'm going fast, whatever. But I'm like, man, the community aspect, what a great part of skating. So I was looking for a skate group that was maybe like in my hometown of Redlands. You know, did just some searching on Meetup, the app. I found that there was a skate group in San Bernardino, only like 15 minutes away. And there was an article that I think the Sun had done about the group, and I'm like, this seems like super great. So I came out and I have been here every week since. Oh man, I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind when it comes to the skate community is what a diverse group of people. I don't know if I ever would have been able to meet half of these people in any other environment. You know, you get so many different, not just ages, but walks of life. And so, you know, when you, like with your family, there's a lot of people that are like you. You go to work, you know, like whatever degree you got or whatever it is you do, like there's people that are kind of like you know, kind of from some of the same circles or groups. This is just such a cool, quirky mix of people, and it's just so much fun to be around them. Living in Redlands, you know, you're kind of next to San Bernardino. That's kind of like the county that you're part of, but honestly, I didn't have a whole lot of experience kind of like going through San Bernardino, but this is not a major significant factor, but the streets are flat here. There's no flat streets in Redlands. Everything's slightly tilted one way or another, but it makes for some nice skating. Some of the roads are a little bit choppy, but yeah, not a whole lot of experience with the city or its residents outside of skate night. How other people that see you skating all together react to you guys skating. You know, whether we're going around in a circle in the middle of the intersection or just going down the road. Some people will like roll down the window or honk, or sometimes people like stick their whole body like out of the window and they just kind of get excited. Sometimes it seems like maybe they're mad, but I would say no, like they're happy. They think it's cool. But it's just like a lot of energy, you know, and just kind of having that environment. It's just a lot of fun. Roads are just so poorly paved that it's just very difficult to go down them at all. You know, I have the advantage of you know, a little bit more clearance than some of the quad skaters who I see struggle even more coming over some of these surfaces. And what it kind of does is create this barrier through parts of like the greater downtown area that as a skater, like I just can't go that way. Even there's some place I want to go to over here, I have to think about how can I get there safely, because all the roads are just so poorly maintained or haven't really been professionally paved, potholes that you won't see in the dark, that it's like, shoot, you know, I really want to go that way, but there's just this force field, you know, if you can go that way. It's nighttime. It's my safest skate of the week. Full disclosure, I skate alone in Redlands. It's hot sometimes, I skate at night. I've been chased by homeless people. I've been hit by a car. I've been almost hit by cars many times. And man, like if you even like look like you're gonna trip, you know, there's like people, oh man, are you okay? Like, it's just a very attentive group of people. It's safe because we're all together. Half the people have these cool light up wheels. Mine are just green. But there's, you know, the cars see you coming from so far away. And for me, skating alone, even during the day, you know, it's like I just can kind of tell. Cars don't see you until you're very close from here. It's like way down the road. It really is my safest skate of the week. My wife feels a lot safer about me being here skating with these guys than when I'm like, okay, honey, I'm going for a skate. She's like, okay, don't die. I've skated beach cities. I've skated in a couple cities where there is, that's sort of like a cultural, like kind of a popular thing is, you know, skateboards and inline skates and bicycles. And one thing that I've sort of noticed is some cities, it is very much like, man, like all wheels kind of like are welcome here. All wheels do well here. In some cities, it's like, oh, we're gonna do all these things, but it's really catered just to cyclists, you know, as whether it's a skateboard, quad, inline skate. If you have a trail and there's a dirt portion, it's game over. You're walking, you know, and that's not easy on these things. You gotta take them off. Now if there's glass, you know, where your project is gonna be, try and be as inclusive as possible because there's a huge skating community here and they want to be a part of all of those new things. For me, especially skating with community, especially night skating here, it's a form of self-care. It's something that I do for me. It is good for me. You know, I did athletics in high school. I kept running a little bit after that, but I developed some foot problems, and one day I just was like, you know, like I've never skated a day in my life, but I'm gonna get a pair of skates. Didn't wait to find, you know, someone who could teach me. I just fell on my butt a ton in my cul-de-sac in front of my house until I was eventually moving down the street. And what an improvement it's been in my life. It's good for my mental health. Just having it as a part of my week, it's just not, you know, negotiable. If I have to be up somewhere crazy early on Friday, you know, I'll sleep when I'm dead because it's worth it to be here. It's really good to be around these people. It's really good just to go for the skate.
Cool, thank you.
Yay!
That was really good.
Yay!